Hi, I'm Courtney and welcome back to Haven's Kitchen. Today I'll be making an herby mushroom barley bake. I love this recipe so much because it is a really easy way to get that comforting but still vegetarian, sort of like a warm hug in the middle of the fall or the winter. It has beautiful grains in our mushrooms and it's super herby, and our chimichurri is doing all of that heavy lifting in terms of building our flavor, and it really is just so delicious and comforting. If this recipe sounds like something you'd like to make, be sure to subscribe to see all of our future recipe videos. All right, let's get started. So for today's recipe, this barley bake only requires one pan. We're going to be using a brazier, which has a lid, and you wanna make sure that whatever pot you use does have a lid because we'll be popping this into the oven when we're done cooking. Putting this barley bake together is really simple. First, we're going to saute some of our garlic. We're gonna add in our mushrooms, give that a quick saute, let them get all brown and delicious. We'll add our chimichurri and our barley, and we will sort of stir to coat our barley. It's very important when you're making grains, or at least I think it's super helpful to get some extra depth of flavor, to toast your grains before you're adding in your liquid so that you get those really beautiful nutty and toasty aromatics. Then we'll add in our veggie broth and we will cover it with a lid, throw it in the oven for about an hour, and then you've got this really beautiful grain dish. And then to finish this beautiful dish off, we will just zest a little bit of fresh Parmesan onto it, and it comes together so beautifully, and obviously we all love Parm. All right, let's go ahead and get cooking. So our butter is melted. Now we'll add in our garlic. Oh, and it smells amazing already. It only takes a quick second for your garlic to cook, especially if it's been minced this finely. So we'll go ahead and add in our mushrooms and let them brown. This process will take about 5 minutes. Our mushrooms are golden brown around the edges. So we're going to squeeze in our chimichurri. And now we'll add in our barley. And we will stir to coat our barley. In that butter. And the olive oil that's in our chimichurri sauce. And now we'll pour in our veggie broth. You can also use water for this recipe. All right, now we'll cover with a lid and place in the oven at 350 for an hour. All right, so we've just placed our barley bake into the oven. It has the mushrooms, it's got our veggie broth, our beautiful chimichurri, and we've placed that into the oven. It's gonna sit there for about an hour. It'll take an hour at 350 degrees. All right, so there you have it. Our super simple, just a few ingredients, herby mushroom barley bake. So now that it's out of the oven, you can either fluff it with a fork or a large wooden spoon. And our barley is perfectly cooked. Puffy grains of barley, our gorgeous chimichurri sauce, the woodiness of the mushrooms, and of course that garlic. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to like this video and subscribe to see all of our future recipe videos. For the full recipe and our textable shopping list, click the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, cook happy.